Okay, good morning. Richard Nikoley here, Free the Animal. And straight up midnight, November 7th. What's important about that is 3 months ago today, I dumped the alcohol for good and haven't looked back. So I'm gonna catch some sleep here in a minute. And since I've been up since 4:30 yesterday morning, and I've got a day planned for tomorrow. We'll see if the weather cooperates. It's been raining a lot. We're just at the tail end of this rainy season. But I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Well, it's morning for you, Sunday morning. All right. Good morning. It is November 7th, 2022. On August 7th, 3 months ago, I dumped the booze. And so this is my 3-month report. The first week I did several. Then I did them weekly to the first month, and then I did them at 1 month and 2 months, and here's 3 months. And looking forward, probably not another one until 6 months. And then from there, the big one at the 1 year point. That's kind of the tentative plan. Decided to do something a little bit special today for this one. I am up at what's called the Big Buddha. It's up at the top of the mountain here in Phuket, and so drove up here, and fortunate with the rain. Just incidentally, I'm not a Buddhist, I'm not religious, I don't believe anything literally, but I do appreciate how various traditions and rituals and beliefs and faiths are part of society and culture, embedded, as it were, over centuries, and it provides guiding influence for a lot of people. Contrast that with woke leftism, Democrat, well, not all, socialist, commies, agnostic, atheist, materialist philosophy. Well, what do they have to offer, right? You don't have to believe, but you certainly can appreciate, for better or worse, how this kind of thing has benefited civilization, human civilization, and its inhabitation of this planet. So I come here as and to do this. It's sort of a sense of shared core important value, and without denomination or anything like that, without denomination or sect, without you're right, I'm right, you're wrong, one true God, any of that bullshit. So that's it. It feels energetic, even though I'm not speaking in an energetic way. I took some notes, so I wanted to go over what it is that I have been thinking about. This is nothing to be proud of. It's just a transparent, honest report about solving an issue that should not have been there in the first place. So, okay, set yourself upright. Now, by what I mean by that is, I'm going to keep these glasses on. What I mean by that is that from experience over many failed attempts, is that if there's something in your life that you dislike or hate, that is a source of unhappiness for you, and you're kind of entwined and entangled with it. You know, it's not something you can just snap your fingers and end. then you really got to figure that out first, because it may be that you're boozing, or your drugs, or your promiscuous sex, or your freaky queer stuff is a just a escape or coping mechanism or something like that, and you don't have to reveal it. You just keep it to yourself, but fix it. It could be a marriage or a serious relationship. It could be family. It could be friends. It could be a job. It could be the work you do. It could be where you live. So you got to look at all that and say, well, how do I, fix that first? That's what I did. I moved to Thailand, became an expat, and when a relationship wasn't working out for me, I left it. And then one day I just decided, well, what's stopping me from stopping the booze? And I did it like that, really. That's why I call it my easy way, right? And so, all right. But that was the critical important thing. To get calmer and cool. I mean, I get excitable. I was in a place last night and chatting with some people, and I was plenty excited, drinking my soda water, and so someone's doing that thing over there on a gong, and I guess you just rub it and it makes this noise. Annoying as fuck. All right, so there we go. Now he's got to try it. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's like in my ear. Okay. Anyway, move on. Maybe I'll cut this out. So, as I said early on, alcohol just intensifies the emotion, whether it's good emotion or bad emotion. So you're happy, alcohol makes you exuberant. You're down, then everything's fucked. And quitting it makes a more even keel sort of thing, which includes letting stuff roll off your back that otherwise you wouldn't, especially when you've really been pounding the drinks. And there's safety factors involved. You can get yourself caught up. You never know what that other person is that you're having an altercation with, right? So this is a good way to kind of protect yourself a little bit. Okay. Okay, so dump the go nowhere shit. Like already I talked about dumping the essential shit in your life that's making you unhappy, right? And so that's the prerequisite to stopping the drinking. Then once you're not drinking anymore, you want to examine things and say, like, what's go nowhere? I'll give you an example. Last time I turned on my TV was after I moved into my place, which was September 1. And I set it up, put my Roku stick on that day, and then like 2 days later, so it must have been about September 3rd, that I turned it off. I haven't turned it on since. So it's now over 2 months that I've turned the TV on, and that I have not turned the TV on. So, and in terms of streaming on my computer stuff, almost everything I do is business related in some way or another, so there's that. And see, there's other stuff too. Like at first I was going out to the bars, the same bars, seeing the same people that I always went, just kind of prove it to myself that I could be in that environment and drink a club soda or a diet soda or sometimes a sugar water soda, and watch everybody else. It was sort of empowering. It wasn't something where I was like, oh, I miss this. I didn't. It was kind of like, I don't miss this at all. And look at what I used to be doing, right? Just getting stupid. Now, everybody does that from time to time, but a lot of the expats here, it's an everyday affair. Literally every day. I'm not saying that to be facetious or exaggerating. Every literal fucking day for them. And so that's the way it goes. Jesus fucking Christ. There's all this space around here, and this family that's looking at shit just has to crowd around me for some reason. Unbelievable. They're not Thais. Thais keep their distance, and they apologize if they walk in front of you. Right? I won't tell where they're from. Okay. Again, I mentioned before that one of my passions is cooking. I like to have a collection of a lot of good food pictures. Right? I like doing my own recipes. Like just the other day, I'm like, not many, even the pubs around here don't do. I can't find shepherd's or cottage pie very much. The difference is shepherd's pie is lamb or mutton, cottage pie is beef, right? So it's like a beef stew with the gravy or sauce made into kind of a casserole with mashed potato layered on top, and you typically put it under the broiler to crisp up the mashed potato on top. Well, I don't have an oven, so I did it stovetop. It came out pretty cool, right? It's just one. I have tons of them. I have a video with tons of stuff I've cooked, right? So I love it, and so 90% of my meals are at home now. It not only saves money, but it's just a good thing to do. Right? Okay, so all right, now I've got to I got to tout a company here. It's called Todoist. To-do list, T-O-D-O-I-S-T, Todoist. Look it up. I've used tons of organizing task systems to do sort of stuff over many, many, many years. And I've dumped everyone because eventually what happened, they're so complicated and with so many, options. You can do this and la da da. But the project becomes the app to keep track of all your projects, right? That's your chief project. This is very quick, so it exists on your computer, exists on your devices. It's all synced. There's a free version, but it has some limitations. And I liked it so much that I popped for you can get it for $4 monthly if you do the whole $48 for a year, or $5 monthly if you want to pay month by month, which comes out to $60. Not a big difference. Yeah, I did the monthly at $5 because I'm like, who knows? I might find something better in 2 or 3 months. Who knows? I doubt it though. I doubt it. I just can pop off anything. One of the coolest tools is the web. It has a plugin for web browsers. So on my Google Chrome, I have it. So when I'm on a website and I'm like, I need to talk about that in a video, or I need to put that in a blog, or I need to put it in my newsletter, or it's something relevant to one of the post series I do, and all of these are separate projects. So I just hit that thing, boom, save it right as a task under one or multiple projects. So everything I do is related to business, and this helps to do that. It's like a big funnel. So you dump everything in, spend a little bit of time organizing it, creating tasks. I haven't even done 10% of the stuff that I need to put into it, but it's like, wow, no wonder advancing was so slow now that I'm treating my blog as a business, because there's a lot of shit to do. Right? And there's no way you can just keep track of it all. I mean, I've forgotten more of the shit I was going to do than I ever got started on. I mean, I showed in my last newsletter that I have 16 posts in draft. 16 that I haven't finished yet. The various stages of fizzling out. But I looked through them yesterday, and I'm like, yeah, I can finish that. Yeah, I can finish that. I can finish that. Right, so you know, I've got way ahead, so I'm just dumping in stuff, so now you go to my Chrome, I maybe have 2 or 3 browser tabs open instead of fucking 30. They're so small you can't see them, or they've dumped over into the sideline, so you have to do that. You have to look down to see all your open tabs. Anyway, so that's that. And I guess I'm going to finish this off by saying, like, look, I'm doing these videos, I'm blogging about it, but that's because it's my job, and it's something important in life, even though it's of negative importance. The fact is, I should have never been in this situation to begin with. So this is nothing to be proud of. It's not an accomplishment. I don't really want to hear congratulations. I would rather hear it's about fucking time, because that's what it is, right? So thanks for being nice, but it's about fucking time. So what can I say? It's the truth, and I never lie to you. Most everybody else does. Okay, now I'm going to do another quick video, and I will see you in that one, because I'm going to do it next, and you're going to go from watching this one to watching that one. It's about kind of like being a gentleman. It's just peripherally related to this, but kind of in the context of women, because that's generally how you think of gentlemanly conduct. Okay.